He's down, he's on the bottom, he's in the right part of the racetrack. Oh my goodness. So it looks to me when he got up into the wall there, he got some understeer, just barely brushed the wall.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Oh, Otmar! Oh. We'll just leave it there as Mick Schumacher hits the wall. Oh. 2 tyres coming loose as he hit the wall as well.
A estante para colocar o troféu de vencedor da classe 1A da Turismo Nacional, e tem panca forte envolvendo o líder Rafa Colombari, envolvendo o William Pirillo, e tem mais gente envolvida. Guto Baldo também, que panca forte, destruiu a frente do carro ali do Rafa Colombari.
21's going to come with a huge shove.
They are 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover, that's comes. Austin Hill in the 21. Big crash, up and over. Caution is out. That's Myatt Snyder.
You can pick up then if you want. Ahead of short 9 seconds to Russell. That's good. 9 seconds to gap ahead.
Really dicey here. These tires are pretty cold now and have probably picked up quite a bit of dust and debris. They'll be cleaned up now after 1 and 2, and everybody trying to figure out which way the car in front of them, James, is going to go. There's a big crash. 3 cars in the wall. Di Francesco.
One of the Meyer Shank cars is
Elio
involved.
Castro Neves and Graham Rahal.
Graham Rahal. Oh man, that's a tough one. Can't wait to get a replay of what happened there. But as you would say, Townsend, the tires are cold. There's more marbles, there's more dirt and debris as the race has gone on. That high line kind of gets tougher and tougher to make work. And
this is a street circuit and it bites you if you get it wrong.
Exactly. It might not look like a traditional street circuit with grass on either side, but as we see here, fastest part of the track, you get it wrong and it bites very hard.
Sorry, guys.
So it's a little way off in the first sector, a little way off in the second sector. But just totally caught by surprise and into the tech.
Fernando Alonso mógł liczyć naprawdę na dobry występ. Widać było, że jedzie na granicy.
I lost the hydraulics and I could not change gear.
It is what it is. You know, I've got a bit of tape on my hands, bruises and so on, but should be able to do well.
Help me understand how you can now jump in this car and run for pole if you want to.
Come off the corner, the car got light exactly like I was talking about. Man, it went over too. I was right. Dang it. A lot of good cars.
And we're racing very, very close indeed down to the first corner. Sam Pearley pulls out in the blue car, tries to go all the way around the outside. He's got the second position in a roll at the start of the race. This could well bring out a red flag, not just a yellow when there's a car upside down.
This is coming to the white flag. We've got trucks everywhere. Eckes continuing to lead. Ankrum taking a look outside. Eckes comes up the block. The white flag is out, and now the yellow. Is that going to be the race because the white came out?
Yes, I think it's a race. I believe that Zane Smith is going to be the winner.
Safety car, lights off.
Instruction. Oh, drama in the background, a big hit.
Oh dear, BMW, that's a 50. I think that's the... Wow.
It's the Bentley. It's Matthew de Robiano, and that's not going to be the end of the safety car process at all.
That is a massive
Safety
hit.
car lights on, we remain in safety car procedure.
We're underway, and we are underway with race 3. Jack Crawford's got away, but Gabriel Mini had dramas. Oh, big contact rear of field. That's unfortunate. That's the sort of thing we don't want to be seeing. That was a fair hit too.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah. It's okay.
Ahí está la recta y se abrió demasiado Salinas y mira, van en tres en para y se tocaron.
Ya fuera Mangoni, el de Balcarce está adelante con la tira fuera. Uy, qué piña.
Qué golpe fuerte.
Qué piña, señoras y señores, qué piña, por el amor de Dios.
Lo encontraron cruzado Agustín Canapino y venía el resto del pelotón.
Sí.
Corey LaJoy had a rough ride there. Kyle Larson got turned.
As good as gone. Maybe a little bit oversteer on entry, couldn't quite commit to turning as much as he wanted.
Yeah.
How many times has he lost the rear? If I had a fiver for every time Marc Marquez has lost the rear here this week, and I'm staying in Lombok in a luxury apartment for another fortnight. Oh, he's gone. Now then, that could be so crucial. Marc Marquez then, his bike barrel rolls through the gravel trap. He's quick on his feet.
He's trying to get the other bike. Isn't this awesome? He'd already decided to get the other bike.
This is not what George Kurtz wants to see. Here's Newell up the inside of De Boer. They make contact at the apex. Both able to continue on. Can Newell clear him? No. Right in front of the leader, and the radiator punctured on Derek De Boer's car. That's a lot of liquid on the racetrack. Right in front of the leader, and De Boer hard into the fence.
That's a shame. That's going to bring out full course yellow, and not a lot of time left on the boards. There's one of the marshals trying to stop him from moving it. He was in, he lost it behind another prototype. So that's interesting. What was going on there? Did he just lose concentration and overbrake, or did he get too close to the back of the car ahead of him?
The front's damaged. Hence all the tyre smoke coming out. That's how easy it is, Graham.
There's the house. There's the he's off again.
Oh, a huge off. He had no steering. The front was going under the car. The front had no steering there. The tyre's gone.
Tried to get it back too quickly. It's a red flag.
Larson's got a huge run here, but
watch Kevin try to.
Kevin's got to run on the 17
at
the same time, so Kevin has to check up here, and Kyle's got a ton of momentum.
Yeah, you saw Kevin kind of move to the outside, and Larson was trying to tee him up, square him up, so it was a good bump draft, and they both hit at an angle and spun him around.
And you could see how the exhaust pipes sound of the 5 car. You could see where he lifted,
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he just ran in there and plowed through.
But as he got to him, it kind of seemed like Kevin was having, the 17 was backing up to Kevin as well, and it just accordiated.
Yeah.
And there goes the 9, turned on the restart, and a big crash going into turn 1.
That was not ideal.
Hey, let's see what happened. You're looking for the 2 blue cars, the Carlin and Doohan thinks that we're going flat to the floor, back to racing.
They went and then they didn't go. I've just been smoked by Doohan. Yeah, they went and then just jumped on the brake.
Let's go on board with Teo Porchet. Oh, big hit. One car waiting, the other car thinking that we'd...
Deja vu all over again, not what he wants to see. Here we go on the brakes. Bit of a, hits that bump there, bottoms out, big brake lock, and just was just holding on. I mean, could not get that tire. You see how aggressive that bump is.
It is.
Lifts the tire off the ground, it locks up, and off you go.
But you know, that's exactly what we showed with that pit stop comparison. It was the in-lap.
On board with Caio Collet, the Brazilian MP Motorsport driver. He has to dart out the way of slow Zane Maloney. Flies back onto the racetrack, and as he does so, clips the curb, and that just completely destroys his suspension.
What happened to Mortara then? Came across the line, finished his lap.
No, that's very odd, because normally
that looked the same as last year almost, didn't it?
The rear axle is very odd. It's brake by wire, and it's a lot to do with the regeneration of the motors. That's bizarre. Yeah, that looks like another failure, or